Good evening, viewers. This is Deepika Lingdor, bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. The month of October, the Mission Month, carries within itself the germ of reciprocity and the spontaneous act of giving to the other, to one's brother in difficulty. For the Salesian Mission Office in Turin, Missione Don Bosco, October is a time to celebrate the importance of being united as Christians in the name of solidarity and brotherhood. On this issue, the Pope has just signed the document on social friendship and fraternity, and with this third encyclical, the Pope wants to give a strong message in this historical moment in which health is added to a socio-economic and ecological crisis due to the coronavirus. Speaking about social communication, Article 43 of our Constitution puts in this way. Our founder had an intrinsic grasp of the value, this means of mass education, which creates culture and spreads patterns of life. He showed great originality in the apostolic undertakings which he initiated to defend and sustain the faith of the people. Following his example, we utilize as God's gift the great possibilities which social communication offers us for education and evangelization. This was almost the sense of the final concluding words of Father Gildasio Mendes, the General Counsellor for Social Communications, who spoke at the length on Don Bosco as a communicator and summarized his thoughts in 10 words such as fellowship and unity, hope communication, institutional communication, synergy, convergence, digitalization of communities, ongoing formative for SC delegates, being creative, unity in diversity. Nestled at the end of the world are the beautiful islands fondly called by the Spanish navigator Alvaro de Mendana in 1568 the Happy Isles, nowadays called Solomon Islands. This tiny little country of about 992 islands, a population of 7 lakh people, 70 different tribes and an equal number of languages, welcomed the Salesian 25 years ago. In 1995, Archbishop Adrian Smith, SM, Archbishop of Honiara, welcomed the presence of the Salesian and assigned them the parish of Christ the King in Tetere. Father Pedro Balcazar, Mexican, Father Tanaka Yukihiro, Japanese, and Father Nikizawa Pedro Manabu, Bolivian, were the first ones in the Solomon Islands. Father Ambrose Pereira, Indian, arrived on 2nd April 1999, and Father Luciano Capelli, Italian, arrived several months later. On the occasion of Children's Day and the commemoration of Our Lady Aparecida, the Unisalesiano Salesian University of Aracatuba delivered basic necessities, sweets and animal feed to 50 families, assisted by Oratorio Don Bosco, located in the Agua Branca district of Aracatuba. On the morning of October 12th, the volunteers of the oratory, the rector of the Unisalesiano, Father Luigi Favero, the academic and postgraduate pro-rector, Professor Andre Ornelas, and some collaborators of the institution were divided into groups, and with 5 vehicles they reached the homes of needy families, delivering not only food, but also an image of Our Lady Aparecida. The Unisalesiano is responsible for the oratory Don Bosco, a social activity that aims to bring together children and young people every Saturday for recreational, educational, cultural and religious activities. October 2020. Over 200 members of the Salesian family of Peru took part in the online retreat on the theme, Woe to me if I do not evangelize. The opening words were entrusted to Father Humberto Chavez, SDB, delegate of the Salesian family of Peru, who expressed his gratitude to all present. This morning we met the Lord, he said. Another significant moment was the presence of Father Martin Cipriano, SDB, delegate of the Salesian Pastoral of Peru, who through a meditation proposed to all the members of the Salesian family to work for an outgoing evangelization in step with the times. Then the group work focused on 2 questions. What does the dynamic apostolic charity of the Salesian family challenge me to do today? And how can I make my evangelizing action respond to the challenges of our time? The meeting culminated with the Eucharist presided over by Father Manuel Cayo, Provincial of the Salesian Province of Peru. The Festival Without Borders, an initiative launched at the Salesian Educational Center in Rozani Stock, featured multiple meetings, various artistic workshops, good music, and many people from all over the world, has become a big event for all of the Salesian Poland across the years. This year, the festival's 11th edition, due to the pandemic, took place mostly online from 28th to 30th September and without guests from other countries, but still, thousands of young people were satisfied. On 3rd October, in the Church of Mary Help of Christians, Parish of the Holy Cross, and Salesian Samuel Sori Sese was ordained priest by the laying of hands and the consecratory prayer of Monsignor Neteli Paga Nelly, SX Apostolic Administrator of the Diocese of Makeni. On an afternoon in October 1857, Don Bosco met Michel Magon, a 13-year-old boy, poor and abandoned to himself, at the Carmagnola station. Following a brief conversation, Don Bosco easily managed to gain his trust. Michel was later welcomed to Voldoco, when Don Bosco helped him study and learn a trade. That meeting at the station changed young Michel's life forever. Portuguese designer is the author of the logo of the World Youth Journey 2023. Beatriz Roque Antunes, aged 24, won the contest where hundreds of candidates from 30 countries participated. The new logo was inspired by the theme chosen by Pope Francis for the edition of the WMJ that will take place in Lisbon. Maria rose and left hastily, and by the traits of Portuguese culture and religiosity. The month of October is celebrated as the month of mission by the Salesian family. We present you here missionary works in different parts of our Salesian mission areas.
Entonces, en ese momento no pude hablar con Juan Pablo porque sentí miedo.
Ser misionero nace primero en el corazón.
Gracias a mi misión se han dicho, yo quiero ser como tú, yo quiero ser cristiano.
Hoy piden manos aquí, hoy la iglesia en Japón me pide, por favor, Pablo, quédate y trabaja con nosotros. Pues yo me quedo.
Me gustaría morir así, con las botas puestas, al pie del cañón.
Well, dear viewers, that is all we have for you today. See you tomorrow at the same time and in the same channel. Thank you for watching.